Hey guys, Lizardlea here for Christmas Ornaments 2021 patterned tree. I guess that'll work. So this guy right here. Yay. If it'll focus. If it'll focus. Okay, well it's that one. I'm sorry, I flipped you off. I didn't mean to. Yeah. I'm gonna go work on it now.
I'm gonna do that. That's
all right, David said we're ready. I hit record. What were we talking about?
Page Master.
Page Master! We watched that on my birthday.
It was cute.
I grew up with that movie, and I always loved it. It has, oh God, what's his name? Home Alone. He's not a kid anymore.
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin. And, Doc Brown, librarian.
God, I want to say Christopher Walken. Christopher Lloyd.
No, yes, Christopher Lloyd. There we go. Oh, I love him.
Have they ever both been in a movie that seems like a missed opportunity?
Christopher Walken and Christopher Lloyd?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
With, like, William Shatner.
Why Shatner?
Because
why would you throw in a weird actor with two great actors?
Because the dialogue would be phenomenal.
It'd be interesting, but I don't need Shatner. I'm good. No hate. Like, I don't...
I know.
I just don't care about Shatner one way or the other. Versus I love Christopher Walken and I love Christopher Lloyd.
Just picking people who have unique
weird
speech patterns.
Yeah. Alright. What would you like to tell us about the Page Master, honey?
It happened. No, I mean, it's cute. It's a cute kids movie.
The scene in the library where the paint starts falling from the ceiling and following after him still looks amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I can tell now, compared to when I was a kid, that it's 110% CGI. But it was good for its time, and it still looks really cool now.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of very well done animation and a lot of cute little call-outs. The plot itself is there, serviceable.
It's for kids.
Yeah, but well, like, this is my talk about always these things. Like, Pixar movies are for kids, but they're really freaking good because they're well written. They have good dialogue. They have good pacing. They're really enjoyable. They're memorable. This was very much like, this is a movie for kids, and we're gonna treat it like it's just for kids. Like, okay, here's this, here's this, here's this. We're done. Like, it doesn't have the same level of polish or effort.
I mean, even as an adult, I'm still enjoying it.
I still enjoyed it. It's just, it's not on the same tier. It's definitely not like Up, you know.
Well, see, you keep naming movies that are way newer than Page Master.
Toy Story.
Pretty sure Page Master's older, isn't it? Or did they both come out?
It's older, but it's not that much older.
I don't know. I really liked it because it went from live action to cartoon.
Yeah, Toy Story is 95.
And it was great.
Actually, now I have to check. Okay, Toy Story is the next year.
Page Master was 94?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, no, screw you. Good writing is timeless. Anyways.
Whatever.
Fine. Beauty and the Beast. Is Beauty and the Beast older?
Oh, don't you dare besmirch Beauty and the Beast.
I was going to say it's better than Page Master.
Absolutely.
Yes.
How dare you ask that question?
Is it older than Page Master?
Yes.
Then 91. My point stands.
See, but that's based on a book.
What the oh, whatever. Anyways, it's cute. It's serviceable.
Whoopi Goldberg was fantasy, and I love that.
It's got a very nice, just like, classic vibe of just like, this is the story, we're gonna do these things, here are the jokes, we're moving along. Nothing had me like, you know, laughing in tears or whatever, and the beginning takes too long, in my opinion, to kind of get to the point. But,
there were a lot of things you noticed that, as a kid, I never noticed. Like, all of the different books. You were like, oh, that's that book, that's that book, that's that book.
Every scene is, like, a call-out of titles that most people, as an adult, would recognize. Like, yeah, so, or especially if you're into, like, reading.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I wasn't looking at that. I wasn't looking at the books in the background. I was watching Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, I was looking at the stuff in the background, because I know what Macaulay Culkin's gonna do. I have, like, nothing else. It
had a beautiful song that I still remembered after all these years. Whatever you
imagine. I almost bought it on iTunes, except it was going to force me to buy the entire album. And I was like, no, I'm not going to buy the whole album. I just want this one song. You cannot have my kinetic sand. Stop making hands at me.
I want sands.
It's mine. You got your own for my sister for Christmas. Get it yourself.
That's mine.
This one is mine.
No, that one's mine.
It's mine. Oh my God, David. They were both purple.
See, now I have YouTube evidence. She calls me David when she's mad at me.
I could literally edit that out.
Whatever. They'll know in their hearts. Just from the tone.
It doesn't matter. You won't even remember what.
It sounds like he won an argument. The subtext is there. So, yeah, we can. I don't know if you've got anything else to cover. We can go on to the next one.
What's next?
10 Little Indians. Mystery.
Yes, I liked it.
Okay.
I almost spoiled the whole thing. You have to do your thing first.
Right, so this is one of those classic Miss Marple mystery. Is it Marple? Whatever. It's a classic mystery. They're all called up to this, like, house at the top of a mountain.
And they are 10 separate individuals.
10 random individuals. Yeah, no, I was getting there. I was gonna...
Well,
whatever.
You said they.
Yes, I was gonna get there. And they are... Yes, 10 individuals who don't know each other in any way, shape, or form, except, like, one or two, like, you know, or actually a couple came as couples, so, like, the cook, the chef and his wife, for example. Mm-hmm. Because they were all invited to come up, and, there's this storm? Is it a storm? No, just, they can't get out for some reason.
I thought there was snow everywhere.
Yeah, the weather is...
And the machine.
The gondola. Yeah, there's a gondola that takes them up and down.
They weren't supposed to be using it because of the snow or something.
Yeah, something like that. But basically they wind up stuck there, and it turns out they've all been lured there because someone knows their deepest, darkest secrets and is going to start killing all of them. And so there's this 10 Little Indian poem that they have, and then they start, one by one, killing them all off. So... What
was the first one? Like, stung by a bee? No, he kills himself?
Chokes.
Because
it's the music guy, he chokes on one.
Yeah, well, no, he doesn't choke on it. It was poisoned.
It's poisoned, yes, but so yeah, he gets poisoned, and they start going, "Oh, someone's here to kill us," and it's very classic. It's not super stellar, but it's good.
I mean, I figured out who the murderer was.
Yes, it is solvable. It's weird, but it's solvable.
It is solvable, unlike Murder on the Orient Express.
That's also solvable. Say what you want. And
not in a good way, because I figured it out and I was annoyed that I figured it out.
Yeah, you're bad at it. It's okay.
No.
So either way, personally speaking, it's one of my favorites just because it's... I keep going back to classic, but it's just a very straightforward thing. It's a little silly on its face, like especially how some of this stuff gets done and like the contrivances that need to happen, but that's okay. It's like it's based on an old book, and that's just how they were written back then, and like...
And all the women are just babies.
Yeah.
The wife gets slapped.
Does not age well, in that regard, but,
I mean, you know, there are some people in relationships like that, and then there are some women who are very meek like that, so...
No, I was going to say the girl at the end, she kind of, and I was like, no.
She was meek the whole time.
Yeah, no, this is not good. But whatever, it's still a fun movie.
Oh, yeah, no, I still enjoyed it. Like, I wasn't surprised when the cook slapped his wife, because I was just like, yep, par for the course for this time period.
What year was it?
And then the other lady, I mean, it was black and white, and then the other lady was like, oh, you've been kind of semi-protective of me. I'm in love with you.
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep with you right now.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
1965, so what do you know, not the best time. But yeah, no, it's a fun movie. They do a pretty good job of stringing you along and keeping you interested in the mystery.
My only issue was that I did not memorize the poem.
Yeah.
And so I was always like, wait, what's the next one? What's the next one? What's the next one? And I wish... I mean, it would have annoyed me if they had done it if they had said
in a modern day movie, they would have said it every other line, had it plastered everywhere. But...
And it would have annoyed the heck out of me.
Yeah.
But I wish it was said a little bit more. Like, you know, once you have the first death, I wish it'd be like, well, the next one says blah, blah, blah. You know, we need to watch out for that.
They did occasionally, but yeah, it was...
There were so many where I was like, wait, what? And then there were sometimes when they killed somebody and then they didn't say what the rhyme was, and I'm like, wait, what was that one?
Yeah.
But what was that one? Did it fit the
yes,
the
the next one in the rhyme.
What?
Yes, the next one in the rhyme. Like,
Yeah.
they didn't really go into it.
But, I mean, I got it, you know.
So, yeah, it's fun. But, yeah, I think that's enough. Like, we could go into, like, this... I don't know if it's worth it, just, like, because they don't really even make all that much... Like, to go through exactly what the hell's going on in itself is kind of contrived, and... I don't know if you want to go into it.
No, that's fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm good with it. Okay.
If you're interested, you should watch it. It's a good movie.
How much time do we have left?
5 minutes.
Want to do Raya?
The dragon one.
That dragon one.
I liked it.
Yeah.
My favorite thing was the roly-poly.
Yes, of course. The cute thing.
Or the armadillo. I don't know. Whatever he was.
Yeah.
The thing she rolled on. He was so cute.
Yeah. Disney movie. It's, Last Airbender-like, which is apparently enough to get you canceled in this day and age. It's cute. It takes a little too long to get going. The beginning was kind of like, yeah, we know, let's go.
I was annoyed with how stupid the main character was.
She is especially stupid. Like, there's like, oh, you're young and naive, then there's, we need to move the plot dumb. And this was,
it's like, you just got access to the secret place. Immediately take the new friend you made today to this place. Yep, that's... Sounds like a great plan, honey.
There were a lot of little things like that where it's like, I don't know why you didn't write this slightly differently, because there's a bunch of ways to be like, oh, and they've been seeing each other through these visits throughout the years, so she's built up trust. Or just small little changes to the script that makes this make just as much sense, or way more sense, and moves the plot just as much, so
I
why
would have been so much happier if it had just been like, oh, okay, we're all going to bed for the night, and then she's like, you know what? I'm going to go check in on the secret room and see how it looks.
Yeah.
And then the girl has snuck
like
up behind
followed her or something.
Yeah,
or
that's fine, because then it's not her fault. She did not actively
well, to be fair,
bring her there.
Having it be her fault is a big important point for the whole guilt trip that she's going to go on.
But I mean, it technically still would have been her fault if she had gone there and let someone follow her.
I will say it didn't help that I didn't really like any of the sidekicks. I didn't hate some of them. I did hate one of them, the babies.
Oh, I hated the babies and the monkey, or the baby and the monkeys, or whatever.
Yeah, the baby and the monkeys.
Oh, that was so. Oh,
that was pretty dumb. And then the others were fine.
I liked the boy.
He was
on the boat. He was adorable.
Yeah, and I just it felt like it was kind of like it didn't know how to make them like he was kind of the closest where like they don't have the charm. Like I know you're kind of rushed fitting a whole short season of TV into a movie because that's kind of what you're basing this off of, but I
would have been a lot happier if the babies had just stayed, or the baby and the monkeys had just stayed where they were.
Well, yeah, but they had to have a representative from each. It's kind of the point. They could have just written a better character for that.
Anybody else?
And they wanted it to be an orphan because blah 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 blah. But yeah, no,
how about an older orphan?
Yeah, I know. So. Granted, kids movie, I'm sure a lot of people thought it was funny. It was just,
I hated it. Like, the baby kept going from being a typical baby to, I can do ninja moves, and I'm really smart. Like, it was, I hated it.
But yeah.
I liked the dragon.
Yeah. Sometimes.
And sometimes I was like, really? This is what we're doing? So, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I'd still recommend the movie. Like, it's not,
I
don't regret watching it.
If you have Disney Plus, 100% watch it.
Yeah, it's fun. But yeah, it's just not their best work, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm glad I watched it. How much time do we have now?
A minute.
Okay, so Spider-Man!
I swear to God, Devoted. I swear to God.
I'm so happy it worked out the same way. They're gonna wonder why we're not talking about Spider-Man. Well, now they're gonna wonder again. Because it's a minute again.
Devoted.
And you should give me that sand.
Absolutely not.
Note that she's using my nickname because she's now conscious that when she uses my name in a disparaging way, so she's trying to rotate disparaging nicknames so she sounds less judgmental.
The first time I say it, I'm never thinking about it. It's just the one that comes out. Yeah, deal with it.
I see.
Just because David has the highest frequency. Guess what, honey? It gets your attention because I don't call you David very often. Ha!
But it's my name.
And yet, I call you Devoted more. You call me Laws. That's not my name. Deal with it.
But I call you Liz and I'm still happy with you.
Not often.
Yes, I do.
You don't.
You have no proof.
And that is the end of Christmas Ornaments 2021 Pattern Tree. I got 2 hours and 11 minutes of footage.
And you should show them the dragon.
You can grab it.
Okay.
It's so cute.
The backstitching looks good.
It does, thank you. What color is the back stitching, honey?
I didn't look that closely, I just saw the back.
This puzzle was incredibly difficult.
She said with a slightly broken.
That's all I have to say about it. It's cool, it's dragon, it's blue, I love it.
What was a gift?
It was difficult, it was very difficult. I did the majority of it, and then David came over at the last second and was like, and I was like, yeah, I already did the hard part, whatever.
I mean, I acknowledge I pretty much just helped assemble it. You did a majority of the matching and whatnot. I never claimed anything else.
You may put it away now.
Oh, may I?
I wasn't the one who grabbed it.
I see.
Don't drop his ball. Did I say I got 2 hours and 11 minutes? Because I got 2 hours and 11 minutes of footage.
She got 2 hours and 11 minutes of footage.
Yes.
She made a tiny Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm. It's cute. I'm tired now. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that jazz. And I'll see you guys next video.